All right, good. All right, we going live. I'm just waiting for some people to go in so I can actually start the show. Your Sports TGI Friday. You already know what it is. Let me let the peoples come in. Slowly but surely, they'll make their way in. Okay. Do my due diligence real quick. Hopefully we have no server issues tonight. That's what I'm hoping. We have no issues tonight. I'm hoping that. Okay, let's go get it. Let the room fill out while I do my due diligence real quick. What's up? I don't see nobody there. Anybody there? I don't see the peoples popping up. Let me know if anybody there, man. I know Facebook changed a lot of stuff. Damn, I don't know if nobody's there, man. I'm gonna just sit here till I see anybody pop up. Damn, this shit fucked up. I can't determine if people are logged in. Can anybody say anything? Let me check all these boxes. Make sure everything good. Okay, Chango, you can hear me, Chango? Let me know if you can hear me clear, bro. Chango, let me know if you can hear me. I hope the service shit don't fuck up, man. Okay, that's good then. I mean, so far so good. Okay. All right, let me shut this off. So far we got service. Let's hope we could keep it that way. Your Sports Show, TGI Fridays, the raw truth. No drinking and driving is the fucking law. You know what I mean? Just get with it, man. You know what I mean? Let's get this popping. Big day today. We got the champion, Dewayne Beamon, coming in the building. We got Miss Part-Time Bro that's going to show up. And we got my little man Chango that's going to put in some work. All right, so now the people's just popping up. Now I'm starting to feel what's going on. And before I say anything, let me give a shout out to Wu-Tang Clan. Back in the game, that's the song I was just playing. Anybody I play, I'm going to give them their respect. That's how I do. Okay, so we got about 6:05. My man should be getting on in 6 minutes, so let me do this quick, guys. Go to YouTube, like, share, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell. Y'all know the due process. Also, we getting our hoodies next week. The hoodies are coming out. I'm going to give y'all a short video on how we're going to do it with the giveaway. We're going to separate the hoodies from the regular T-shirts. Keep that in mind. Hoodies will be out next week. Let me give a shout out to the East Coast, West Coast, Midwest. Las Vegas, New York City, LES to the death. Triple H, everything. Dewayne Beamon, who we got on today, October 22nd. Where is that? Credit fix. Never too late to get your credit fix. IG me, inbox me, email me, al.newyork@yahoo.com. Never too late to get your credit fix. Need advertisement, hit me up. I got 3 different phases. I'll put you to the best one. And last but not least, open sessions and giveaways. Like I always tell my little man Chango, the more, the merrier. Okay, let's get going. My man's going to get on in approximately 5-6 minutes. So let me zoom through this real quick. Real quick, Lance Mccullers of the Houston Astros is ruled out for the series against the Boston Red Sox, which looms huge because McCullers is the guy you give the ball to in game 1. Remember, they don't got no Garrett Cole no more. They don't got no Justin Verlander no more. Scotty Jones in the building. I see you, baby. And Lance McCullers is now out. So Houston's basically going to have to out-hit the Boston Red Sox. Right now, the Red Sox got the better pitching, the better format. Houston's got to hope that Greinke can come through, and if Odorizzi can do anything, because Lance McCullers is ruled out for the series. And if you ask me, I think they lose this series because their ace is out. Other news real quick. Sean Taylor becomes the 3rd player in Washington football history to get his jersey retired. When I posted that, a lot of you guys said that's something that should have been happened. I agree. But you know what? It happened anyway, so I'm not mad. Sean Taylor, who got brutally killed, I mean, not brutally killed, but, they robbed him, they shot him in the leg, and from the leg, it hit a main vein, and he left us many years back. But Sean Taylor had the ability to become one of the best cornerbacks ever. Size, speed, hands, and can hit hard. Rest in peace and salute to Sean Taylor and his family, who now could be extremely happy for his jersey retirement. Other news. Tony La Russa, the Chicago White Sox, will return in 2022. 77 and still going. You got to love Tony La Russa. I mean, even though they lost in the first round, my man Gates had them. He loved them. They had a real good team. I could see where Gates liked them as a sleeper. They had pitching, relief, and hitters. What they didn't have was, enough experience, playoff experience, to move on. Salute to Tony La Russa. Let me keep going, guys. I can't believe that the St. Louis Cardinals fired manager Mike Shildt, who had 1 year left on his contract, mainly because he brought in that young guy, Alex Reyes, who's been getting clocked in the bottom of the 9th in L.A. in that deciding wild card game, and he gave up that 2-run shot to Chris Taylor. I mean, hey, the guy had a 17-game winning streak. The guy led the Cardinals to the playoffs for the 3rd straight season. He maintained a 90-72 record this year and a 252 and 199 overall, which is a 55% winning percentage. Mike Shildt would have no problem for another team going to pick him up. Teams will be willing to pick up Mike Shildt. St. Louis, I think you dropped the ball on this one. Other news. The Philadelphia Eagles traded 3-time Pro Bowler Zack Ertz to the Arizona Cardinals for cornerback Tay Gowan and a 2022 5th-round pick, which I always say the rich get richer. I mean, they loaded. Arizona's loaded. You know what I'm saying? They got Kirk. They got D-Hop. I mean, them guys are loaded. Now you got Zach Ertz as a tight end to that mixture with Kyler Murray. They just going to score more points because Ertz is the truth. He's a 3rd down problem, and he does this thing. Okay, we got news here. The Boston Red Sox, Hernandez just tied it up at 1-1. The game is going live at Houston. Home run, Kike Hernandez, 1-1 game at Houston. Other news real quick before my boy coming in a couple of minutes. You know what? Let me do the free play real quick. D. Beamon, let me get these free plays off real quick. Noah Parker was 4-4 before last week's play. He went 1-0 last week. He gave out Oklahoma. They came back. They won, and he pushed with Georgia Tech. So now Noah is 5-4 plus 0.6 units. I went 0-2 last week. I shitted the bed. I was 5-2 before. I went 0-2. Now I'm 5-4 with a plus .06 unit. I'm still winning just a little bit. But here go the plays for this week real quick. I got to get this in before D. Beamon gets on. Noah Parker likes the University of Kentucky tomorrow. They playing Georgia plus 22.5. Plus 22.5. Kentucky got against Georgia tomorrow. He likes the plus 22.5. Beamon, give me 1 minute. Washington minus 1.5 over UCLA. That's his other play. My play, I like the Cleveland Browns straight -3. My 6-point teaser, Chiefs -1.5. The Steelers +1. There you go for the free plays. I got to get my boy Beamon in here. Get some clear activity going on. We need some clear activity. There go the champ, baby. The champ is here. Man?
Boy, you were cutting in my time, man.
You, baby. So, listen, this is Dewayne Beamon week in my book. So, what that means, Mr. Beamon, I'm going to sit back and you're going to run my show. How about that? At least at 6:30 or wherever you at, another 20 minutes. So, anything you want to say before I ask you a few questions, champ?
Oh, man. Shoot, now get into your questions, man. You know how I am, man. I go off with what you say, man. Let's go with that, and then we'll go with it.
Okay, my brother. Let's start real quick. You fighting Jose Farfan. I don't know if I'm pronouncing his name right, but it's Farfan, what it looked like, the way I spelled it out. 10
I don't know. I call him Fanfare.
Fanfare. Okay, whatever we gonna go with. 10-1, 8 knockouts. My question to Mr. Dewayne Beamon, the champ, is what are your expectations for this fight coming up for you, champ?
Oh, I don't know, man. I don't know honestly, I don't know much about Fanfare. I know he had a lot of amateur fights. I know, he can fight very well. That's the stuff I do know. I don't know nothing about power or none of that stuff like that because they kind of move him up the rankings pretty quick, you know what I mean?
Right.
With only 11 fights, they move him up pretty quick. But I thought about it I did the same thing, so I can't say nothing, I remember when I was 13-0, I was already top 10 in the world. So you can't sleep on cats. So I'm not gonna sleep on them.
Right. So what are you gonna do? I want to know what Mr. Dewayne Beamon gonna do.
Oh, I'm
knocking him out by the 5th round. I'm gonna put you on the spot, Jack. You know how we do. We get right to it.
I'm knocking him out. Like I told you, man. Like I told you, since that last robbery in Mexico, everybody been getting knocked out. That's how my whole mindset is. I don't believe, even if I win on scorecards, I still in my heart feel like I lost. You feel what I'm saying? So everybody just got to get knocked out. Like that's the only thing that give me justice in my career.
Well, one thing I can say, champ, you put a lot of pressure on yourself, which I love being, one of your best friends, and I've been riding with you since I met you.
Let me stop you there. I'm not. I think that's why the knockouts are coming like they was because I'm doing like I was in the beginning of my career.
Right.
You know what I mean? Before I moved from North Carolina, I was fighting the best they had out there. And literally, I never came in the ring with a knock. Like, I just knew in my head, like, I'm going to knock him out. So I didn't even pressure myself to do it. You get what I'm saying?
Oh, I know what you're saying. So you basically are accustomed to this style of life.
Yeah.
I got you. And I love the fact that ever since you said that to me, ain't a motherfucker made it to the end of the fight. You know that, right? Hold up. We froze up a little bit. Let's hope we get him right back. Okay. Did you hear what I just said?
Like, I don't know why people call me. They know I just shared it. Like, I just put it up there like I'm on an interview. I don't know why we call me.
All right. Like I was saying, champ, let me say it again. Since you mentioned it to me that you're knocking everybody out, that's exactly what you have done. Yeah. So I love it. We love it. I love it. I know you loving it. Next question to you, champ, is what you looking for after you defeat this Jose Farfan? What's your step right after that, champ?
The world title. The world title fight in December. So, but,
okay, elaborate to us. I got people listening. Elaborate to us.
Yeah, it was a WBA Gold World Title. That'll be in December. But one thing that I ain't gonna lie, I'm a straight shooter. I want.
You froze up a little, champ. We just lost them. Shit, man. I can't do nothing about the server, guys. I can only do what I can do. So if I come up short, then I ain't step up. But he'll be back on. He'll shoot me the note. Hold on, let me make sure. Okay, it's open for him to come back in. Work with us, guys. The server, there's nothing we can do, man. Let me hope my man comes right back in. Might be people calling his phone, too. That might be fucking up his phone. Phone doing a little too much. Okay, guys, we just waiting on Dewayne Beamon to come back. While we waiting for him to come back, got the Boston Red Sox up 2-1. Big blow for the Houston Astros. They lost Lance McCullers for the series, man. I don't think they can win like that. Okay, we got the champ coming back in, guys. Okay,
Hey,
champ,
what's up, man? My fault.
Server, there's nothing we can do about that, champ.
Nah, it ain't no server, man. I just got a stalker, man. She crazy, calling me all the time.
Oh, that's what it was? Okay.
Yeah, nobody kept calling it. I guess that I don't know how, but the phone call, I guess that she called through WhatsApp, it kind of knocked off the whole thing, got me off.
Yeah, your
thing.
phone.
Anyway.
I was just saying your phone might be doing too much if people are calling in.
Yeah, you good. But no, I'm straight. Dude, it's all about that fan support and all that stuff like that. Like, I love the arena I'm fighting in. I even asked American fans if, I put the link up there. If you guys want to support and help, buy a ticket. I mean, they got tickets up there in the Raptors for $4, $3, $5 or something like that. So it's very cheap. So buy a
Right.
ticket. Buy a ticket. Let me know. We'll give those tickets out to certain people free, whatever. Support. We
Where
want
this fight is
7,000.
being held at, champ?
The fight is in Barranquilla, Colombia, man. Barranquilla, Colombia at Sugar Baby Royals.
Right.
It holds 7,000 people, and I want 7,000 people there, man. Cause I'm looking I want that network deal right after this. You know what I mean?
Right,
So
which will
more than
happen.
just Yeah. So more than just a fight for a title and taking what they give you, you want to talk with the big boys. You want that network deal. You want to say, hey, whenever I fight, I want this. So that's what I've been working for. That's how I've been grinding for. That's where I've been since you met me. This is where I've been trying to get to. And you knew
Gotcha.
that. Al
The
supported
ball,
me
and
from day
like I
one.
said, the ball will be on your court. I call that the ball on your court. The ball will be on your court. Now, champ, we're gonna switch it up a little bit. I want you to talk about whatever the fuck you want to talk about. Like, and don't shy up on me, champ, because every time me and you on the phone, you could talk. I want to hear some of that Dewayne Beamon that likes to talk. We got about 10 minutes to kill. It's you,
Okay.
man. It's all you. Go ahead, champ.
All right. Well, first of all, I guess I'll start with the fight, and then I just get it from there. Uh, this boxing game, man, is crazy. I'm going to tell y'all people that, man, the boxing game is crazy. There's so many people that made it through boxing, taking so many shortcuts because they had the backing behind them in certain things, and they say yes to certain things that I wouldn't say yes to. I went through my spell of saying yes to things that I knew wasn't right, and it didn't turn out well for me, with the whole Mexico's and stuff
Right,
like
right.
that. So I reinvented myself to back to who Dwayne was. Now this whole Beeman demon stuff, I didn't come up with that. That's a name that they came up with down here in Colombia. I like it though. It's kind of fitting me a little bit
Right,
because
right.
I have been on that. I've been on that kill mentality in the ring. So I'm enjoying that. The exposure more. Like it's not. I always felt like a world champion ain't a world champion if he only fights in America. If he only fights in one area.
Right, right.
I always felt like I always wanted to travel, wanted to fight in front of everybody. I wanted to fight in front of the crowds. I wanted to fight. I want to fight in Japan next. I want to fight in Africa next. I always want to do that. I don't want to just win this world title in December not looking past October fight because for Farrah, he can spoil everything for me. You know what I mean? He
Right, right.
beats me, he spoils everything. You get what I'm saying?
We ain't let that
So
happen though, champ.
nah, we don't ever
We ain't
talk
gonna
like
let
that.
that
You know
happen.
what I mean?
I already know you ain't gonna let that happen.
Nah, we don't ever talk like that. So like, I
Right.
just plan on just putting him to sleep. You know,
Turn his
um,
TV off, baby.
turn his
Turn it all
TV
the
off.
way off too. Don't just turn it off.
Put,
Let
on,
turn this shit all the
put him
way
on
off.
his Yeah, put him on his back or his knees. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? No homo, but
Real talk, real
but
talk.
that's the plan, man. The plan just to hurt him and get past him, then hurt the guy that's for the title, and then come back to Vegas, and fight in Vegas and North Carolina. That's the
Oh
plan.
wow. Can't wait for that. So basically, let's just talk out loud. We clear Jose Farfan.
Mm-hmm.
You want that home fight, because I know you really kind of stressing that fight in North Carolina.
Yeah,
But does it
man.
matter to you if it's Carolina or Vegas?
No, Vegas be first.
Okay.
Vegas be first. We already talking to and the plan is to have it at Circa Casino. So
I'm in
that'll be
there,
good.
dog.
Yeah, I already
If I
know.
gotta work that day, I ain't going in to
No,
work.
I'm trying to get.
No,
I'm
I
trying to
ain't
get
going in that
you.
day.
I'm trying to get you to be the broadcaster, like on the table and stuff. Because I tell you, man, Bean Team Promotion is bigger than just me fighting. You know what I mean? I could fight 10 more years. After 10 years, I want Bean Team Promotions to have its own entity. It be its own entity, like where it can do shows all over the world. But I don't want to
I got that. That's nothing.
Yeah, but I don't
Yeah,
want to
that's a
subject
walk in the
myself.
park. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't want to just subject myself to America. Like I always wanted to travel. I want my kids to be out of America every now and then. Like, I don't know. I look at it. Ever since I've been traveling so much, I've been looking at America a little different. Even though it's the best, trust me, it's the best country in the world. But I still look at things a little different. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, I mean, you always been intelligent, dog, and I told you that. And you ain't got, excuse me for saying this, excuse me if this sounds wrong. You just don't think like a regular boxer, dog. You think more like a commissioner. You understand what I'm saying?
yeah,
You
yeah.
got brains. I'm not saying a lot of boxers don't got brains, but a lot of them don't got brains. They just know how to fight. Very few could do what you do, Beamon.
Yeah, but you got to
Very
remember
few.
a lot of them wasn't even popular in school. Like you got to, you know what I mean? Like I've talked to a lot of these boxers, like y'all look up to, like, oh man, he's something, he's something. But if you had a conversation with them, you looking at him like, man, this nigga. I mean, I'm sorry.
No, I know what you're saying. A
But
lot
I'd
of
be
them
like,
lack ability to
yeah, but
think or to
no,
think a
it's not
lot.
even just to tell it. No, I'd be like, man, this is lame. Like, it's like he's corny. Like he's a corny guy. You get what I'm saying? And that's what I mean by like a lot of them just getting this their first little bit of like first time girls after them or first time a girl talking to them really be, you know what I mean? So they just
Right.
come off real cheesy. They come off real cheesy. So I understand why a lot of them lose out, you know what I mean, on stuff. But I also understand that the ones that take risks and how sometimes I used to think that you take a risk and you should get rewarded right away. I used to think like that, you know what I mean? But it's not like that. And that's one testimony I would say to my kids. Like when you take that gamble or that risk and you invest in yourself, stop thinking that you're gonna have your turnaround just like that. You get what I'm saying? It might take you a process, but the strong survives and the weak.
Beamon. They ain't built Rome in one day, dog.
Yeah, exactly.
You understand what I'm saying? So I get exactly what you're saying, but I love the fact, like I told you before, you more than boxing in my eyes. I mean, besides being a friend and all that, you got the ability to act. I mean, you could do so much shit, dog. You get on a microphone, you could do analyst. That's what I love about you. I mean, I know boxing is where it's at, but you more than that. You see what I'm saying? And that's the beauty about it, dog.
Oh yeah, man. I
Once a
want to do a
boxing
lot of
career,
stuff.
when you decide to say, I don't want to do this no more, your life don't end right there.
Well, no, I'm hoping this deal goes through with this Love Promotions out of LA, man. they talking about putting me in a movie, man. So I hope like that when I get back, I
I
hope
ain't
I can still do
surprised.
that. Yeah,
I ain't
you know what I mean?
surprised.
Yeah, so like, that'll be nice, you know
But
what I
they're gonna
mean?
have you
Like,
fight. They're gonna have you fight like Tyson Fury or some shit.
no, I don't think I'm gonna be boxing. I listen. The crazy thing is, like, I want to be in movies, but I don't want to be in no sports movies unless they do a sequel to Any Given Sunday or something. I could be Willie Beeman Jr. or something like.
Yeah.
I do that, but other than that, man, I want to just no, I want to be in like action movies and comedies and stuff like that,
Oh,
or
that's
something,
what's
you know.
up, man. Maybe you be in
Yeah,
a I'ma Get You Sucker Part 2. Maybe they do a remake to that shit.
yeah, that'll be cool.
Okay, champ, listen, give everybody everything, how to contact you, where to find you, any extra shit you got. We got 3 minutes. It's all yours, dog. Okay.
Yeah. Well, get on. I just put the link up there. You guys can watch the fight. If you don't have the channels that they airing the fight on, in which most people don't in America, you can get on the Patreon and watch the fight. Um, it's low price, but it's a great, you know what I mean? And there's also a support link too if you want to throw something to donate, support what we doing and stuff. But man, I just plan on just winning. October 22nd. That's next Friday. Um, uh, I never fought a big championship fight on a Friday, so that'll be different for me. Um, and it's for another my ninth title. And then it is funny how the numbers add up. This will be my ninth title in December. The big world will be my 10th. So
Wow.
definitely make sure you just come on, tune in, watch. I can't post too much on Facebook because I begged them guys to let the fight be on Patreon for my subscribers to watch.
Right.
So I won't be posting much on Facebook. Actually, I won't even be even after the fight. You won't see no posts on Facebook, but you can see it on Patreon and you can see it on my IG, little stuff on my IG. So definitely follow my IG, Bean Team Beamon. Jump on my IG, man, Bean Team Beamon, and get that Patreon link and watch the fight.
Give them that YouTube too, dog, champ.
Oh yeah, YouTube, Dewayne Beamon. Yeah. I should post more on my YouTube too. But yeah, jump on my YouTube, Dewayne Beamon. Y'all already see my Facebook, man. Just follow me, man. I am working hard out here. And I'm
There you
dolo.
go.
Y'all see that? I see I'm walking around this park. I'm dolo. I'm dolo in Columbia, man. They told me not to walk the streets like that by myself. I walk the streets by myself. I do all that. Like, and it's no fear here, man. You know what I
That's what
mean?
it is,
God got me,
dog.
man.
That's what
God
it
got
is,
me.
dog. Listen, man, for me, for my peoples, you know, I'm definitely watching, cheering, and all that. Turn this motherfucking TV off. Let's go right to that championship bout. You already know what you need to do. I ain't got to explain nothing. Just watch and let you work. And God bless you, champ. Continue to stay hungry, continue to dominate, and continue to
Yeah,
know that nobody on that other side wanted more than you. Because that's how I
yeah.
think about how I go. And I know you think like that. A lot of the shit I got from watching you too, champ. I want you to know that.
Thank you, and I appreciate it. I thank you, man. I'm surprised you didn't answer me about boxing. You usually answer me about championship fights and stuff, but
But I told
but
you, it was all,
definitely,
listen, this is Beamon week. This is Beamon. If
yeah,
it wasn't Beamon week, I'd have hit you with mad shit. This is Beamon week right here, bro.
yeah. I appreciate it. Yes, man. And I will have my hair braided before the fight. But I love y'all. Thank y'all. I'm in great shape. I feel great. I feel strong. Um, no excuses. I hope he don't have no excuses and give us a great show because I don't want no, I don't want no slouch.
Right. I just can't wait. I want to see some body blows. I want that cat to feel it, man. And champ, with that, like I said, God bless you. Guys, see the link, support the link, Patreon. My man's gonna be there. My man's gonna give you more than the show, and he always got additional shit too, guys. So keep that in
Yeah.
mind. The champ,
Yes.
Dewayne Beamon, thank you for coming on board. Love you, brother.
Love you too, man. Appreciate y'all.
Okay, brother. D Beamon in the building, baby. Okay, guys, that's the champ. ever since I ran into him, there was just something about him that I tuned in immediately. And I don't mean by wording, man. He'll tell you how we did it, man. We went all the way in. Hold on, let me see if I got okay, I got Miss Part-Time, bro. I ain't even have to call her out. She ready to roll. Let me get in real quick.
You know, I'm
What
ready
up,
to
girl?
go.
Okay, girl, looking real quick. I had words in my mouth when you pumped in. I want to salute my boy, the champion, Dewayne Beamon. Big fight. I want everybody to know, jump on the link, get on the link, follow him. You too, Part-Time. Don't get too good for my peoples.
I'm not too good for you, and I miss you. I just, on Friday nights, I'm either at this I'm always at a weird location when I'm traveling, but I'm committed to the Al York show. Al York show till the day I die.
Oh, I appreciate that, and we all appreciate that. Miss Part-Time, bro. You want to dive right into it?
Oh, you want to dive right into it? Hey, this is a week-to-week league, people. Okay, I know we're going into NFL Week 6.
There we go.
Everyone, calm down.
There we go. So now that you bring that up, I want to talk about like teams that are very surprising and teams that are very disappointing. So we're going to jump on the surprise teams that I'm basically proud of. Let me see if I can find this sheet. Give me 1 minute. Okay, where I put that sheet at? Anyway, I'm just gonna go off the head. Arizona Cardinals 5-0.
Yeah,
talk to us about what do you think about Clinton offense, team, Kyler Murray running it, D-Hop, etc. And they just picked up Zack Ertz from the Eagles. Talk about the Cardinals there, girl.
And they just lost one of their tight ends, so it's a very high-powered offense. And let's not forget their defense, though. I mean, that Chandler Jones is a bad man, and I think J.J. Watt, he's staying healthy, so he's still good on the other side. That Kyler Murray's I call him a pissant. Like he's a minier Russell Wilson. You just like running all over the place.
Yeah.
And I swear to God, that man just throws up the ball. I'm like, does he even know where he's throwing? And it just like goes somewhere. Don't want to take away from him. We know that quarterbacks are mobile now in the NFL, but the guy's good. He's small but good, and I think they're a very good team, but I do think they're beatable. That's why this week coming up is going to be very interesting. Like starting off, we're like, whoa, like teams like the Panthers and in Dallas is doing good. Congrats to you. But then now the tides have turned with injuries, or I don't know. You got to look at who people are playing too. I'm not taking away from the
you're
Cowboys.
Right. Strength of schedule is huge, but at the same time, you 5-0, you beat 5 NFL teams. So
oh, definitely. The games I'm looking forward to this week, and I think are going to say a lot though, are the Arizona Cardinals and the Cleveland Browns, because the Cleveland Browns are a great team. Everyone, I mean, Nick Chubb is ridiculous, but and they got Hunt, but their defensive line is unreal. I think
Javion Clowney's balling. Myles Garrett's bringing it every week in and
I
week
think
out.
They are the best defensive line in the league. And then I'm curious, with all the drama going on this week, I'm actually curious to see Denver Raiders. That's going to be a game I'm on the lookout for to see what happens between the Denver, starting off with the week schedule. But you think they're going to be really good with their roster, but they're kind of weird.
Right.
I don't know. Like, who have you played? But also I think that will be a crazy game. And the Chargers game. Oh my God, I'm blanking. Who are they playing?
The Ravens.
The Ravens. That's a huge game because everyone is up on Lamar Jackson. Not saying I'm not. I think he turns over the ball too much, but he is an immortal athlete and ridiculous.
Okay, that would be my next team. I was going to bring you up. Baltimore Ravens, another surprising team. Action Jackson's been putting them on his back. Basically lost his whole backfield. A lot of defensive guys, cornerbacks went down. And he could be 5-0 if they beat the Raiders that Monday night, that they let the Raiders get them late in overtime.
Right. Also, always lose and they lose or they win in the last second. So what does that tell you? And I just want to point this out for the Colts. The Colts, I thought, were going to be a better team as well, and I still think they are. But people need to realize they had 6 injuries during that. They had cornerbacks from their practice squad. And when that happened, Lamar was like, oh, huge plays down, and they caught up. And again, missed field goals are a problem in this league. I don't know what's going on this year with missed field goals, but it's crazy. But your boy Dak and the Cowboys are looking good.
Yeah, I'm about to say, you reading my mind. You must be reading my mind. Let me bring the other teams because I feel better bringing them up.
Y'all Cowboy fans need to chill, though. It's week 6. I'm happy for you guys.
Listen.
I can't believe I'm saying mom's rolling over in their grave right now.
I've been a Cowboy fan my whole life. It's been about a long time.
5 Super Bowls.
It's been a long time since we started out 4-1 part-time, bro.
No, but what I'm trying to say, though, is, and I'm happy for you guys, and I think you guys are one of the top 5 teams in the NFC, or top 3, actually.
Yeah, that sounds better. Top 5 in the league, top 3 in the NFC.
I will give you that. Yes, I'm going to give you that, Mr. Allior. And I'm very happy for Dak. I've always liked Dak. I was raised to hate the Dallas Cowboys, so I'm gonna not give my Homer opinion. But you guys look good. Very happy for you. I do think you will go to the playoffs. I do think you are the best team in the NFC East right now. Washington, another bust, man. Killing my fantasy league. I thought that Washington defense, where was that? What happened?
They get shredded. And then not only that, you getting shredded. Now you got Patrick Mahomes and them who are hungry coming into Washington.
But the thing about the Chiefs is, I don't know what's going on there. They turn over the ball way too much on offense, but they're still a high-powered offense. But their defense is trash right now. And the league has figured out the Chiefs, and they will figure now. And
video. There's a lot of video on the Chiefs, but me knowing Andy Reid, not personally, but knowing about Andy Reid, he's got to make the adjustments. All those rotations, they know exactly what's coming. It's not fooling nobody no more. He's gonna have to make adjustments.
Boy Brady or the Bucks. I know the Bucks secondary is banged up right now, but people will figure out the Bucks too. The Eagles almost came back. I know it's a garbage time touchdown towards the end of the game, but the Bucks have had a lot of close games, and Dallas could have had them too. But you guys, I'm not blaming it on injuries, but I'm telling you, the Bucks are. This is a really fun week ahead because a lot of teams were still like, are they great? Are the Browns great? Are the Cardinals an undefeated team? Right. Is Justin Herbert the truth? You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of important games this week. And even the Seahawks Steelers, Geno Smith.
You read my mind again. I need to start cutting you off. I'm going to just cut you off and not let you finish. My next question to you is why the Steelers are so effing bad.
But, and then last week, what the hell was that?
They show up.
You know what?
They beat my contest ticket. I had Denver, of course. Noah Parker, my boy, talked me into it. I told him Pittsburgh might show up, but I kind of told them that 2-3 weeks in a row, and they didn't show up.
The thing is, Ben's not on that Tom Brady go to bed at 8 p.m. On a smooth pretty boy diet. Ben Roethlisberger needs to go golfing, okay? Great career. He is done. He's so done.
Okay, my question to you, though, Mary, not Anne Mary, but Mary.
Murray, yeah.
Murray. My question to you, do you bring in Haskins, or you ride with Big Ben for the rest of the season? I know a lot of people that rather ride with Big Ben than throw Haskins right in the mix.
Wait, what happened to Mason Rudolph?
I mean, I don't want to see that movie again. Jesus. I mean, he's like if nobody else is available.
But at the beginning of the season, I didn't think I saw
I don't like that guy. Coming out of Oklahoma State, I thought he was good. I'd rather take my chances with Dwayne Haskins, believe it or not.
I'm not. I think he could have kind of I'm not comparing Peyton Manning to Ben because Peyton Manning is amazing, but I think he could put that defense into the playoffs or won his division. But what happened to that? The Washington football team and the Pittsburgh Steelers, these elite defenses. What happened?
No, they suspect.
Kill me in fantasy, y'all.
And even Green Bay defense is suspect, but at least they got a couple playmakers. And Green Bay added Jalen Smith, too, by the way. Cowboys, released him. They didn't need him. We got O'Neal. We got Parsons, so we were overloaded in that position. Vanden Besch.
Yep.
So we were able to just release him in that 9.2 we owe him next year. But I'm very surprised that the Kansas City Chiefs didn't invest in him. Or what's the boy over there? Gilmore from the Patriots, the cornerback.
Yeah,
and
rumor is
another playmaker. Just like when the Honey
us,
Badger went to Kansas City a few years ago, he immediately helped that D. I think Gilmore or Smith could have been an impact the same way.
Well, I thought that was a smart pickup by the Panthers.
Great pickup.
So, great pickup. Yeah, the Chiefs are just in a weird place. I don't think Mahomes has lost his touch. I mean, he still puts up 5 touchdowns, and they're just ridiculous. But again, something's weird over there.
It's just weird.
It's a week-to-week league, though. That's what I'm trying to tell people. That division should be on fire right now. The Raiders look great coming out of the gate. The Chiefs, the Broncos are like, oh my God, this roster, and the Chargers are just ridiculous. But let me intervene real quick. Oh boy.
Another team that's doing bad that I'm pretty sure you're very surprised of. It's the Miami Dolphins. Would you agree?
Yeah, because I thought they would be more defensively sound. Yep. I didn't think Tua was going to have like a breakout year or whatever, but I thought Tua was going to be more reliable. But now I'm over the Tua train.
Now,
I was like, you know what?
Before you go on, let me finish real quick. Just imagine if Miami went and got Justin Herbert instead of Tua.
Ooh, it's kind of like right? They're like, ooh, we got Trubisky over Mahomes.
Now, what they're hoping to do to make a comeback for that mess up in the draft, obviously that was a mess up. They made the wrong pick. That's obvious.
Right.
They're trying to get Deshaun Watson to go over there.
Right.
Would you think that'll solve their issues if D-Watt went over there?
No, because he is a problem because I'm not saying he's accused of 20 plus sexual assaults, but why would you want to bring that drama into your locker room? And especially, I don't know what you would have to give up for him.
No, they're about to give up about 3 number ones, but I'm saying after all this clears, after everything clears.
If and when.
Yeah.
Having, yes, Deshaun Watson, I think still does pretty decent, even though they trade away. I will still never understand why they gave up Hopkins, but no, Deshaun Watson's a great quarterback. But these are questions. People quick to blame the quarterback, or just it depends on the quarterback. But what about your offensive line? I think the offensive line is the most crucial part of football.
Yeah, the trenches.
The trenches, and we're always quick to blame the quarterback, whether it be Kirk Cousins or Wentz. Or I'm just talking about that level of people right now because I feel like they're all in the same category. But you have to look at the whole picture in the offensive line. So stop blaming the quarterback.
And that's why Kansas City, who made 3 huge adjustments, they got like 3 Pro Bowlers, but they're not going to gel right away part-time, bro. It's going to take time for them to gel. Now, the guys they had last year, they got exposed in the Super Bowl. You seen what happened in the Super Bowl.
Tampa,
JPP and Shaq Barrett. They was in the backfield the whole game.
Yeah, Todd Bowles figured him out.
That's what I'm saying. So right now, their line is better on paper, but they're not gelling. So you're right about offensive line being big. And if you remember Andy Reid, always with the Eagles, offensive line, defensive line mindset, he never really had receivers when you think about it. Maybe Terrell Owens was his best receiver ever with the Eagles, him and Fred Barnett. Now with KC, he kind of flipped that script and is loaded with receivers year in and year out.
My only other point I want to make, besides my trash O-line that's been a broken record in Minnesota.
You got 1 minute, guys.
1 minute, but I just want to compare something real quick. Sam Darnold is a really good example. This is really random, but I just like to point out to people because it's like a realization I made. How awesome, like when you go from an organization like the Jets, not to shit on the Jets, but when you go to a place.
Shit on them, guys. Okay. You can shit on them.
Sam Darnold. People blame Wentz or whatever, right? But they're injury prone. But the Colts have one of the best offensive lines and D lines. They're just a little banged up right now. They were the playoffs last year, okay? Let's not forget that. The thing about Wentz and Darnold is they feel like they have to hit a home run every time, right? They feel like they have to win the game, and that's why they break or have had no success. Right. I think that Frank Wright in Indianapolis has adjusted the play calling, and that's why they played so well against the Ravens.
They did. They should have won that game.
They should have won the game, but people are taking away from Carson Wentz when he had one of the best games in his career. The kicker missed a lot of field goals. I know that feeling. But Sam Darnold, look, when you go from a shitty organization, you go to a disciplined coach and you have a good team, look what happens. You know what I mean? So I just like to point that out to people. I think it's very interesting because people are quick to blame the quarterback. But look what system you're in, what offensive line you have in, what coaches, you know what I mean? So just take that into consideration, and that's your wisdom from Avery today.
There you go. There's a lot of things that, like what you said, that take place in building a great quarterback or a good quarterback. One of my friends said a long time ago, you got to set the offense up to their strengths.
And Josh Allen's my MVP besides Dak.
Allen's a beast.
Dak's my comeback player of the year. Listen, Dak's my comeback player of the year. Josh Allen's my MVP. And your boy Diggs on your team, not my
the brother,
my rest in peace defensive player of the year.
Go.
So that's it. That's what I got. That's what I got for you today.
Okay. So any last words before you move on?
I'm telling you, it's a week-to-week league. So y'all calm down when you're talking about the Super Bowl, because you never know what's going to happen any given Thursday, Sunday, or Monday.
Woo! Miss Part-Time, bro, bringing you that heat on the Al York Sports Show. You enjoy your night, girl.
Salute.
All right, baby. Okay. All right, guys. Part-Time, bro. Champ Dewayne Beamon. Chango. Where that Chango do at? Where that Chango do at? And if he takes a little while, I'm going to start something over there. He's right there watching, so he'll be right in. I'm going to re-give you the free picks maybe after I'm done with Chango, because I set them kind of fast, so I come back to that. So here we go. Let me get my boy in real quick. This my boy, the Raider preview guy. I'm in Las Vegas. We got to have somebody representing the Vegas Raiders, and my man Chango's here to break it down. Chango, before we get started on that Raiders and yelling and all that crazy shit, talk to us a little bit about John Gruden's situation in the fastest form that you could. I don't want to be here forever with this.
Well, about what happened with John Gruden, bro, I mean, if I'm being honest, it's a very unfortunate situation, but I mean, it was inevitable, you know what I'm saying? And it's all because of the Washington football team being under investigation for that, sexual conduct in the workplace or whatever the thing is. I'm not too up on it, but I know that they're under investigation. But it's very unfortunate. It's very, it's something that you really don't want to see, especially in this day and age in the league now. You know what I'm saying? Where it's predominantly it's more African American or minority. You don't see many white boys playing, or so to speak, whatever you want to call it, so as you can see in the game, it took a toll in the game that we played against the Bears. I saw a lot of the analysts say that the Raiders didn't look in it, and I mean, how can you be in it? This is a guy you got to come to work and see every day, you know what I'm saying? Every day you got to work with this guy, and then to have something like that, especially a young guy, this guy just drafted me. He gave me my dream. And here's this comes out like, oh.
Let me pause you. I know that aspect. Let's talk Gruden. From what you got, for the information that arose. I got my boy Felix that says he's not really going to believe everything they saying. Let me tell you something. There's a lot of shit in there. It's been a lot of years in them emails he's been emailing. Yeah. I don't like how they went about finding that information, but at the end of the day, Gruden said what he said, and he deserved what he deserved. I'm not great in politics. I'm not going to try to pretend that I am, but I want to hear your take being a real Raider guy. Does Gruden in your book deserve the boot? Yes or no?
I mean, it's kind of hard. In my personal opinion, I'm 50-50 because, yeah, granted, the emails were 10 years ago or 7 years ago, however long it was, but he said that shit behind closed doors. You know what I'm saying? He said it behind.
Does that make it right, Chango?
So no, but that's what I'm saying. But the thing is, it doesn't matter what you're saying behind closed doors or out in public. That I think he got the boot because you got to look at this way. At the end of the day, that same person said it, and this is the same person that's sitting in front of you, across from you. Yeah, it's a 7-year difference, but at the end of the day, Rome wasn't built in the day. It takes a long time to change.
Right.
And for someone to say shit like that and send emails like that, it transposes into this. It's just something that they've possibly done for a very long time already. And I wouldn't have taken that risk of, because like John Gruden said that there's even more stuff that he said.
Well,
so
I know he used the wordings of queer.
He called the commission.
He used a lot of stuff that people.
So,
hold on, let me get a word in. He used a lot of stuff that a lot of us might have used before in life, but the problem is he's the head coach of the Las Vegas Raiders. You have to perform when you up there, dog. Your background, your closet, everything got to be clean, dog. And it wasn't. That's why I think he deserved the boot. Now, I know Goodell didn't like him. It's a lot of personal shit. But Goodell didn't say the words he put in them emails either, though. Yeah. I think it was unfair how they went about it. And it was so long ago. But, though, that's how it works. Unfortunately.
It was inevitable. It was bound to happen.
Yeah.
It was a ticking time bomb from when it first came out.
Right. So, real quick, do you agree with it? Yes or no?
Do I agree with it?
Yes or no? Ain't no between.
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
At the end of the day, I do.
Let's move on now to more fun stuff. Stuff that I know about, really. Because politics ain't my strength. But I had to get this out there because the peoples want to know. Okay, real quick. Your Raiders are 3-2. Started out 3-0. Are the Las Vegas Raiders real, or they were pretending to be real? And whatever answer it is, back it up real quick. You got 3 minutes because I got to do other stuff, Chango.
To be honest, my man, I don't know how to answer that question because these last games I've been watching, my O-line is horrendous. I have no O-line. They can't block.
Right.
My quarterback is hitting the deck. You know what I'm saying? So I need them to step it up. I need Rich Incognito to come back. Hopefully we can get him back soon. But I know that's not going to solve every answer to our prayers. There's a lot of stuff that needs to be worked out and needs to be done in order to get back to the way we was looking on that 3-0 start. One thing I am looking forward to is Greg Olsen. Now he's going to be in charge of calling the plays. When John Gruden was head coach.
Yeah, you were telling me about that. Explain that real quick. You still got a couple minutes.
John Gruden was the one calling the plays, the head coach, even though he had Greg Olsen as the offensive coordinator. So, look, I'm really excited about it because Derek Carr, when he came into the league, he took over after I believe it was Matt Hasselbeck or whoever I forgot was got hurt. And his offensive coordinator at the time was Greg Olsen. And yeah, he was doing very well. So I'm really glad to see that it's, there's the familiarity he has. He knows what Derek Carr is capable of, and now he can call those plays to where he's like, you know what, I believe and I stand behind my quarterback, and let's do this. I'm also really excited about just seeing how my boy Derek Carr is going to play this next game because we play the Broncos next division game. We're both 3-2.
Going to my house stadium, not a tough place to win. Denver's showing that they also not as good as they were supposed to be. Losing their last couple of games, they're getting beat up by the Ravens, getting beat up by the Steelers. They got the Denver Broncos -4. I know why, because everything that the Raiders are going through right now, they're probably thinking they mind ain't in the game. But what I'm saying is, it's sad because it was so promising. 3-0, Las Vegas, and then, boom, shit just hit the fan, and I mean really hit the fan from losing 2 in a row, and then your motherfucking head coach getting goats. You understand? So I'm feeling for you right now, because I know how much you love your Raiders. I know you ain't pulling out. You're a Raider all the way, but reality is reality, dog, and I hate to say this, but I see y'all at best going 500 all the way out. Y'all also got a lot of injuries. It's just,
Yes.
it's a lot for these backup coaches to take on, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You understand? But if you guys somehow pull it together, make the playoffs, you better call Davis and make sure they pay these coaches that's going to have to deal with this tough battle for y'all. 1 minute, we out.
I agree. So I think we can go 500. I think we could probably go a game or two, maybe over 500. But the thing is, I know Derek Carr. You know me. Look, bro, I'm gonna stand behind my quarterback. I know my quarterback can rally the troops. He can get these guys to where they need to be. But the thing is, everybody has to play their part. Everybody needs to do what they have to do. Yes, we have a lot of injuries. Yes, we have a lot of holes. And my main hole, honestly, is my O-line. That's my biggest worry. My defense, I have questions about it, but my biggest worry right now is my O-line.
Okay.
If you can't protect my quarterback, if you cannot protect the quarterback or let the running back give the running back a hold to run through, you're going nowhere. You can't get a first down. I'm sorry. But I know what my quarterback is capable of. I just need to see my own line step it up. I need to see Darren Waller. He's been ghost. I need to see Darren Waller come back. I need to see, and somebody needs to bust out the little clear,
right?
Bring him back, bro, because he's been gone.
Yeah. I don't think it's been that. I think teams been keying up. They've been watching the videos. Chango, the teams are watching the videos. They know that's Carr go-to guy, and when teams know that, they add another body on that guy. But real quick, your team has to rally. Salute to the Raiders, and let everybody get it. Get it. I'm waiting for you to say your Raider taunt.
Yo, man, just real quick, I just want to say, just thank you to everybody, bro, for tuning in, man. Just you guys are really honestly the best. I'm just a little bummed out for my team. I've been a diehard fan since I was a kid, since
let me get it before I move on. Let me get it.
You know what I'm saying? Raiders! Let's go, man.
There we go. Chango, the Mr. Raider preview guy. Every week he's on the show. Chango, keep your head up. It ain't going to be easy from here on out, brother. But stick to your team. Don't be a bandwagon. Let's stay loyal to our team, baby. Talk soon, and my Cowboys are going to whip your ass on Thanksgiving.
Hell no. Get your index cards ready, man. Y'all going to need it.
Okay. All right, guys. We got Chango right there. Let me move on to the giveaways. A lot of you guys are waiting for that, obviously. Let me put this on real quick. Let's go. Let's get it, baby. Okay, guys. We're doing 1 through 20. You know the rules. If I say good is good. Remember, we get in our hoodies next week. I'm going to put up a video on how we're going to, play the hoodies and play the T-shirts. It's going to be 2 separate brackets. But I'll break that down to y'all. But right now, 1 through 20, I was going to give you an update, but it's a commercial. Let's get going, guys. 1 through 20. Giveaway number 1, TGI Friday, Al Your Sports Show. Let's get it. We got 4-time champion Steve Levine in the building. 5-time champion Raul. Going 1 through 20, guys. 1 through 20. You know I gotta marinate the son of a gun, so work with me, baby. Let me make sure everything where y'all can see it. You know I don't do that cheating shit. I do not fuck with that. If it comes out without me saying it's good, it's no good. Okay, let's get marinated. Giveaway 1, guys. Giveaway 1. Let's go. Marinate this shit. I want to marinate it real good. Like I told my wife, marinate that chicken. I don't want it unless you marinate it real good. Here we go. Okay, we got a winner. We got a winner. I got no clue who it is. We got a winner. Number 17. 17. That'll be Kinsu, 4-time winner. 4-time winner. She just won a couple of weeks ago. Salute to her. Great win. Great win. Giveaway 2 coming up. 4-time winner. Giveaway 2 coming up, guys. '21 through 40, guys. 21 through 40. Four-time winner. Now we got a lot of people. Like I said, when we get 10, 2 items. 10, first to 10, 2 items. That's how we doing. Okay, 21 through 40. Giveaway number 2 on my go. 3-1 both socks. Lance McCullers Jr. out for the series. To me, that's going to cost Houston a series. There we go. Let's marinate it. Don't play. Don't play. I don't know the number. I don't want to know the number. I don't want to know the number. I'm not teasing nobody. Okay, here we go. 21 through 40. 21 through 40, baby. Let's go. Got a winner, goddammit. We got a winner. Let me back this up. Got a winner. 29. 29. Let me make sure I can see it. 29. Wow. Big O. Big Oscar. 3-time winner. Another guy that just won a couple weeks ago. It seems like when you win, everybody gets on the road for some reason. Let me be back. Give me 1 minute. Let me give you a quick summary real quick. We had champ Dewayne Beamon come on. Part-time bro came on. Chango came on. All of them did their thing. Great show. And winners today, Miss Jessica Kinsu, 4-time winner. She's moving up the ranks really fast. Also, Big Oscar, who this 3rd time. And every time Oscar plays, it seems like he really thinks about playing, and then he makes up his mind. But you know what? He won again. Salute to both of them. People keep playing. Like I said, the more the merrier. The hoodies are coming out. Do not forget, I'm putting the hoodies out. Next week, I'm going to give you a video, a breakdown of everything. Give me 1 minute, guys. Let me end it up. You know how I ended up. Give me 1 minute. See if I get this real quick right here. Okay, here we go, baby. Shout out to Wu-Tang back in the game, man. In case y'all didn't hear me in the beginning, Al York Sports, TGI Friday, Power Hour. What else y'all want, man? I'm giving y'all everything that I could think of. Bring full energetic. If my peoples ain't bringing it, I'll let them know about it. This here is not a game, man. You either show out or don't show up. Al York Sports, love y'all, man. God bless everybody. I said everybody. 100.